Oh, maybe oh wait, I think it's queen b2, and I think the reason I think it's queen b2 is because after rook f4, play rook e1, king e1, queen c1, king e2, rook e8, king d3, rook d8, king d2, rook d2 checkmate. So okay, so that's pretty obvious. So it's queen takes b2, rook f4, rook e1, king g2, rook h1, hg5, rook h6. Oh, but there's still rook h6, g, not g f6, then rook g6, so gh6, king f8, queen g7, king e7, rook e4, king d6. You're still mating on f2, and everything's kind of collapsing, so it should be pretty straightforward. So we're going to start with some puzzles once again. I got to like 80 yesterday, it was 0 wrong, and then I promptly bombed out. So I'm going to start with some puzzles to begin with. I do want to set a record today. It's going to be a long stream, so I'm probably going to devote a couple of hours to puzzles because I really do want to break my 123 or whatever that old record was. All right, okay, let's see. So what are the moves here? Queen e6 is a move. Rook d8 is also a move as well. I think queen e6 must be right though. And if you trade takes king h3, gf2 is unclear. You can also play wait, no, queen f7, it's mate. Oh, maybe you trade and then maybe queen f7, knight f4, king g3. That also works. That is one possibility. What else is there? Can I beat 123? Maybe. The world championship match starts tomorrow, you guys. We're gonna have coverage. It will be myself along with Wesley. So I think Wesley's top Templar. I don't know where he is right now in the rankings, but of course Wesley will be on commentary, and so it's gonna be fun. Could I share everywhere I've lived in the United States? Okay, you guys. Everywhere I've lived in the United States, I have lived in Seattle. I lived just outside of downtown, so I lived in Seattle. I lived in St. Louis, Missouri. That's 2 places. I lived in White Plains, New York. That's 3 places that I've lived. Where else did I live? That's just 3 right there. I have also lived in Los Angeles, California. I have also lived in Sunrise, Florida. That's 5 places. I think that's pretty much it. I've also lived in the Mojave when I was much younger, another part of California, so that's another city, not another state, but those are the 6 places that I've lived in the US. All right, you own so many houses. No, I did not actually. That's not actually true. Is this because of all the warrants you're evading? I'm pretty sure in the United States everything's connected, but anyway. Okay, so I think it's just takes and queen up. I think it's queen f7 because if takes, king h3 is good. Queen f7, knight f4, you just take. This must be right. Okay, here there's rook h8, here and here lose. Okay, there we go. 62 up. All right, so 62. Let's keep going. Okay, so this is this is a pawn game. h5 c4, king d4, king f5, takes, here, 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 a5 h4, a6 h3, a7 h2, a8 queen. You cut the square. I think it's winning for white, but let me think for 1 second. If you move the king, this just can't be. Actually, wait, you can actually go this way too. I just realized. Wait, you can also go this way. But then c4 takes, and you lose the game. So you can't run the king to this square, so that definitely doesn't work. It looks like h5. Okay, let's see. h5, king d6, king d3, king e5, king c4, king f5, takes here, takes, same thing. Let's see. I mean, I know king d3 doesn't work. h5 allows c4, or h5 c4 is the only move. King d6 here, here, here. Here takes, and you win. It's got to be h5. Okay, so h5 c4. Okay, so let's keep going. Thank you to Nikite for the 4 months. Thank you so much to Nikite. Okay, g6 takes here, king d4 takes, f7 b5 e8 takes, king d8 b6, king c8 is a drop. So it's not g6. If h6, king f7, king d4 g6 takes, king g5, king b5, king h6, king a5, king g7, king b6, h5 a5. Actually, h6 looks like it might win too. h6 forces king f7, king d4 g6, c4 g5, b5 h6, a5 g5, b5 h5, a5 h4, a6 h3, a7 h2, a8 queen. Cover the square. Okay, they both look like they win. Ah, no, wait, no. If you go h6 or c3, king d3, king f5 takes, king c4 takes, king b5, g5 takes, h5, b6, h4, a5, h3, a6, h2, a7, h1. Black queen's first does not work, so it has to be king d4. Okay, and now thank you so much to Rez Halib for the 3 months. Thank you so much to Rez Halib. Thank you to Albert Oil for the 500 bits and Luis Prianti for the prime. No, I will not be in Dubai. I've been to Dubai a couple of times. I like it, but it's not really my kind of place. And also, if I went there, I wouldn't be able to stream. You know, the one thing I would say, this is completely unrelated, but I saw some comments recently where people were saying, they were talking about the Bota sisters and their streams. They've been doing this travel show in conjunction with Twitch, and people were saying that, you know, it's a novel idea. No one else has ever thought of it, or things of that nature. You know, other people don't do it. And what I would say is that, like, the thing for me is that if I went to Dubai, I wouldn't have the same setup. I wouldn't be able to stream the way that I'm streaming, so I'd probably have to do something more like IRL. And honestly, I find that I the most pleasure I derive out of it is simply from the chat. And so that's one of the biggest reasons that, like, going somewhere else, like taking one of these sort of semi vacations and doing IRL or something non-standard, doesn't really appeal to me that much, because the chat interaction is lost. It's completely lost, actually. And so it just doesn't really it's not my thing. All right, so let's see. So takes king b5 is good. I think it has to be takes. Nothing else makes sense here. Even though we were always trolling you, yeah, but I mean, that's why I enjoy it. I mean, the other thing I would say that separately that's kind of bizarre to me is that people seem to conveniently forget that that prior to streaming, I mean, probably the last like 2.5 years, that I actually did like play a lot of tournaments, and I did travel a lot. So all those sorts of things, like, you know, I've been to many of these places. I've traveled over 1 million miles on United Airlines. Like, it's not, you know, it's not something that it doesn't bring the same joy to me that it once did. Let me put it that way. Okay, so, and I know people are gonna pog me, oh, look at you, you flew so many miles, but whatever. All right, so takes, king g5 takes, king h5, king g4, king b6, h5, a5, h4, a6, h3, a7, h2, a8. It's got to be takes. Oh, that's it. Okay, good. Yeah, who asked? Exactly, who asked? Right, nobody asked, nobody cares. Okay, my first instinct is that it's rook f2, because takes, rook f2, rook g3 takes, rook here takes, check and mate. So rook f2, rook g3 doesn't work. So rook f2, rook e4, I just take. I don't understand. Takes, check and mate. Okay, very good. Wait a second. So this looks too easy. Am I moron, or am I just, it looks like it just takes f7 here, knight e4. Am I stupid? Here takes f7 of rook e2, king. Okay, now I need to be careful. If knight e4 here, his king gets over, so I don't understand. That was way too easy. Okay, now this one looks tough. Okay, or is this just easy? Wait a second, am I being cocky here? Why does b7 and rook h8 and rook a8 and b8 not just win? Am I just being too cocky here again? I don't understand this. Wait a second. Okay, wait. No, I think this just wins. Somehow it feels like puzzles are getting too easy. Thank you to War for the gift of sub, Bernie GB for the 9, JP Montreal for the 11, Buddy Have for the 12. Thank you so much. 12 months, Hikaru, by far my favorite streamer to sub to. I love your shirt. Happy Thanksgiving. Same to you, man. Thank you to Antitrust Lawyer for the tier 1, cracked Thor for the prime. That endgame, the king and pawn endgame, I did calculate. That's what I was going over. Or you're getting better. Yeah. Again. Okay, wait a second. So if you trade and go bishop d2, that looks winning. What else can you do? If you go bishop, actually, wait, there's bishop b2 or bishop d2. Which one is right here? Is to give you a false sense of security and blunder the 4K puzzle incoming. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So I have rook e8, bishop d2, rook e1, king f2. I'm just confused. This looks very easy. It looks like it just takes in bishop d2. I don't understand. I think it's got to be takes. But now maybe I'm being too cocky. I don't know. Let me see. Do I like spinach soup? I don't think I've ever had spinach soup. Honestly, I don't think I have. Why is Bach ahead in puzzles, and why don't puzzles transfer directly to being the best player? Because when you know there's a puzzle like this position in a game, my intuition might tell me there's something here, but in a puzzle, you know there's a set solution. It's like doing a math proof. There's a set solution. Like there's a forced solution to where something is happening, whether you're winning or it's a draw or whatever it is. There's a forced solution, a forced sequence of moves. So because of that, you can train your mind to look for different types of moves, whereas in a game, you're just trying to play the best move on the board. So there's no obvious way of being able to tell if there's like a tactic or what's going on. That's why it's very, very different. So that's why I think it's just takes. Gotta be here. Only move. And here. And here. Okay, this looks like rook h3. I don't know why. This also looks too easy. I don't understand. Am I missing something here? Well, if this isn't rook h3, I mean this is just absurd. It has to be rook h3. And it has to be queen f3. If you take, actually wait, takes maybe as a move here. Wait, rook h3, knight h2, knight g4. So if takes, bishop f6, gf6 looks just winning. I must be missing something here. There must be something that I'm missing. Check king here, bishop b4 is an idea. Try to get rook d8. King g8. Bishop e7, rook h3 is still winning. I don't understand. If it's rook h3, that doesn't feel like it's very puzzle-ish. Not sure. Wait, 6 a.m. Pacific. I thought it was 7 a.m. Eastern. I'm gonna start my coverage 2 hours in, you guys. That's why. I'm not starting at 4 a.m. Pacific. The game starts at 7, but I'll start 2 hours in because the games will be heating up around then. Honestly, I feel like if you start at the beginning, there's gonna be tons of dead air as well. So yeah, we'll be doing coverage snip pick. We'll be doing coverage starting at 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern time. 2 hours in. I think a vague one for 7, because the problem is, like, honestly, one of two things happens. If you start at the very beginning, either there's going to be someone's going to think for a long time, they get surprised in the opening, they get surprised in the opening, and they tank for 30 minutes very early on in the game, and then you have 30 minutes of dead air. Option B is basically players are very well prepared. You get to move 25 with like nobody using time, and then someone thinks for 30 minutes, and again, it's like it's really going to heat up around like 2 hours ish. That's when it's going to heat up. Of course, it could be a quick draw, but I don't expect that. Option C, Berlin. I don't think so. Check the computer. It's queen c4 exactly. Yeah, queen takes c4. Great move. I honestly don't see any other move for white here. Yeah, it is. Okay, now b5, there's queen a6 and queen c8, so it's not b5. Yeah, now I think it's king g8, bishop e7, and rook h3. If you take right away, you get checkmated by rook d8, of course. There we go, 68. This must be king g5. You think for a second. Bishop, if you push the pawn, there's g5 check, and then there's bishop h7. So it's not h7 here. There's king e3, there's king g3. What else is there? There's king g5. Bishop h3 is kind of bishop h3, g5, king g3, d4 is no good. So bishop h3, g5 takes bishop f5. Then I trade and move h7, f2. So it's not bishop h3. I think it has to be king g5. No other moves make sense here to me. Why not h7? Because I'm black is g5 check and collects the pawn on h7. That's why. Thank you to Mahatma Einstein for the prime. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Thank you to Mahatma Einstein for the prime. Stream out Thanksgiving. Yeah, you guys, where would I be? Actually, I kind of don't have a choice anyway, because my mother was supposed to come and visit me for Thanksgiving, but she's out in the Mojave Desert, and there apparently are really bad winds. Those of you guys who are in Dubai or in places like Africa, you would understand this thing called sandstorms and dust and all that other stuff. So she can't even come here today. So it's what it is. Yeah, what it is. Hikaru on the Elon Musk grind. Well, yeah, except I don't have like, I don't have $250 billion. Otherwise, yes, everything else is the exact same. Let's see, I can play King G5. I also don't have like 7 children either. Anyway, but maybe adopted children I do. All right, King G5 looks like the right move here. Let's see. Actually, I have more adopted children. I have more adopted children for sure. Anyway, okay, let's see. So King G5 and H7 is a move here. Whoa, they need a duchy chess for 5. It's got to be King G5, right? Okay, now I'm not going to tilt this away. Oh, it's Bishop D3. It's funny, actually. It's, you know, that's one thing that I hate about chess, by the way. That's one thing that I hate about chess, is that very oftentimes, whether it's a puzzle or whether it's in a game, you see a move, and as soon as you play the move, you realize, you see the solution the second after you play the move. And that happens a lot in regular chess too. It's like very, very frustrating when that happens, where as soon as you play the move, then you realize it was this other move. It was Bishop D3. It was Bishop to D3. That was the move. Wait, is it? Yeah, it was, because you have Queen B2 at the end. Yeah, it was. I'm not gonna restart because it's only one wrong, and I feel like I'm in a good frame of mind, so no restarts. Rook E2 looks obvious. Rook E2 threatens checkmate. So if I go Rook E2 here and Rook D2, then I think I can check. King B2 takes and take. If Rook A2 right away, there's just Queen D3. It has to be here. Now Rook A2 maybe, but Rook A2 Rook F5 is not so clear. So Rook A2 Rook F5. Oh, computer said it was King E3 G. Oh, King E3 and then Bishop D3. Oh, is that order? Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Why didn't I think about that? 75% sure Jan will win game 1. I would say the odds of Jan winning game 1. I mean, the thing that I will say about the match is that I expect the match to be it's going to be very clear very early on what kind of match it's going to be. I think within the first like 3 games, we'll know what kind of match it's going to be. I do have a bad feeling that there is some chance that it could be a blowout for Magnus. I have a bad feeling that could happen. I hope it's not, but I have a feeling it could be like that. That's just the sense that I have. I do not expect 14 draws, so that's the one good thing. I don't expect 14 draws whatsoever. You'd be curious to see me try super auto pets. What even is that? I mean, if Jan loses I mean, Jan is gonna have to win the first game. That's what I would say. Blowout means what? I could see Magnus winning like the first 2 games or something, and then it's just like, and then there are a bunch of draws, but it's never really competitive. I could see that. Over under on decisive games, I put my over under at about 3 games. All right, also you guys, one other thing. One other thing as well, you guys, which is that GFO recently released our shaker here. So I think you guys can see it. You can see it right here. There you guys go. G Fuel recently they recently released our shaker. Several people have bought the shaker, and after we do daily chess shortly after puzzles, I will be playing games against players who bought the shaker as well. So some people have provided proof to the mods. If you guys have bought the shaker and didn't provide proof to Creamsicle yet, make sure to show a screenshot or whatever it is, and with your order, and you will be able to play me as well. Okay, let's see. So Rook A1, King B2, there's no mate. Rook A2, Rook F5, and then how do I win here? Oh, maybe it's rook a2, rook f5, and then rook a1, but then king c2. I actually don't see the win here. This is slightly puzzling to me. Rook a2, rook f5. Where's the win? Is it just knight g4, then bishop e4? Oh, very tough. I have no idea what the move is here. Could be knight e4. Not rook d2. Okay, wait. I should do process elimination. It's not a pawn move or a king move. It's not one of these pieces. It's not a rook move. Not a queen move. So it's either a knight move or a rook move. Knight e4 does not make. It's not. It's a rook move. 100% it's a rook move. So it has to be. It's rook a2 or rook a1. I mean, knight g4 does not look right. Knight g4 maybe does work. You have knight e3. But knight g4 really doesn't feel like it's in the spirit of the position at all. Rook takes bishop, queen takes rook. It's not rook takes. It's got to be rook a2. It's rook a2, rook f5, and then I have to figure out what the move is after that. Could be knight g4 there. Could be knight g4 right away. What else could it be in this position? Because it's really hard to find a move. Rook a2, rook f5, and then rook a1. Yeah, but then king c2, and that's the problem. Yeah, rook a2 is the obvious move, and then rook f5, and that's where I have to figure out what the win is. But I don't see any other moves that make sense. Knight g4 is, I mean, knight g4, knight e3 is a move, but it just does not feel like it's in the spirit of the puzzle. Okay, so this is correct, and now I have to figure out what the win is. Knight g4 seems right though. Knight g4, bishop e4. And then where's the win? Is it maybe knight f2? Takes. Gotta be knight g4. Okay, let's think about this again. Process elimination. It's not a queen. It's not any of these pawn moves. It's not a queen move. It's not a rook move. It's either a knight move or a rook move again. It's not rook a1. I mean rook a1 does not look right. Rook a1 king. No, it's not a rook. It has to be a knight move, and then process elimination. It's got to be knight g4. Okay. Queen d3, knight e5, queen e2, queen f5 looks like a move. Knight e3 also looks like a move. Actually, rook a1, king c2, knight e3 maybe looks like a move. The rook a1, king b2 takes. You win the game. I think it's got to be rook a1. Knight e5 is the only other move that you can play. Knight e5, queen b5. Huh. There's also knight e3. Knight e3 is also a move. So many options here. So let's see. So if I go rook a1, king c2, knight e3, queen e3, queen f5 is winning. Very tough. It's not knight f2. It's either knight e3, knight e5, or it's rook a1. It's 1 and 3. 1 and 3. So let me see why knight e5 isn't good. Knight e5, queen b5, h6, queen b5, h. Actually, wait, no. If you go knight e5, white just takes, and bishop e4. So wait, so it's not knight e5, so it's knight e3 or rook a1. So it's already down to 50-50. It's not rook f2 either, but rook f2 allows rook takes b5, queen d3, and then rook b8 with the ice skater on the back rank. So it's not rook f2. Will I stream on the weekend? Yes, you guys. I will be covering the I'm streaming every day. There is a price that I pay for taking a vacation. So I took vacation for a week, and the price that's paid is I have to stream every day every day until the end of time. That's the price I pay. Like I know a lot of people sort of like they you know, they make the joke, they make this joke about how like, you know, streaming is so easy. It's and of course it, you know, relatively speaking, I would say you know, more fun than a lot of jobs. But people don't realize just like how much time it takes. Like, you don't get time off. Time off is not something that exists for streamers. Okay, let's see. So it's not 95. So if I go 93 is the other question mark here. 93 allows rook b5. Check king b2, check king a1, still takes rook b8's mate. Doesn't work. But that's specific to your contract. You put yourself in, not streaming itself. I wouldn't even say that, actually. I mean, I'm fortunate enough that I have that sort of situation. But for a lot of streamers, you know, if they aren't signed as content creators with orgs, like the only number that matters is honestly subs. And like I would say, if you look at my sub count, it's currently 5173, it looks like, which is a great number. But prior to taking that week off, my sub count was, I think, around 7,000. I want to say it was high six. I think it was high six. I think it was like 68, maybe 68, 6,900, something like that. So I essentially lost 2,000 subs, and it's not like, you know, I have other contract sponsors, so I'm very fortunate. But for a lot of streamers who don't have that, that's why they feel this need to stream every single day, because if you take any time off, it's just like you lose a ton of money. It's very it's a very strange situation to be in. That's crazy. Well, I mean, think about it this way, talking to me now. Think of the streamers who have like 50,000 subs. If they take a week off, they lose what, like 10,000 subs? That's a lot of money. That's like 25k. Like that's a lot of money. Actually, sorry, that's more. Wait, what was that? Yeah, that's like 25k. So it's actually like that's the kind of the weird thing. Like it is a lot of fun, but you do end up in a situation where you just start streaming nonstop. So that's like it is kind of unusual. Okay, let's see. I think it's rook a1. I don't see anything else that makes sense here. 93 rook b5 doesn't work. Yeah, I'm right. Takes and queen f5. I don't know why I wasted so much time there on that puzzle, but I did. Even if someone unsubs, doesn't it take a while for the sub to run out? Well, but the point is that, so subs are over the last like 30 days. So for example, what do we have? We have 29 subs today. So the people who sub today, in 30 days, if I don't get 29 subs, that money just rolls off. So it's like it is one of those things that, yeah, it's like it's all relative. Okay, let's see. So I have queen h8, queen e5, I have knight f5 next move. What are the moves here? Okay, queen h8 and knight f5 looks like the right move here. Thank you to Joseph Manuel for the 10. Thank you to Ray Cristo for Gomez for the tier 1. Thank you so much. Okay, so queen h8 is a move. I don't know what other moves exist here. I got the other titles. Yeah, I went to I got International Master and then Grandmaster. I did not skip over any titles. I got all the Master, FIDE Master, International Master, Grandmaster. Okay, queen h8 has to be right here. How can it not be right is the question. I'm so confused by this puzzle though. Okay, well, what are the moves? If I take, he just takes with check. I mean, this is the only move. Okay, if I go knight f5, I think he can just take, and then after takes, we trade everything off. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not a bad move, but I don't think it's knight f5. Knight f5 also has king e6, knight e7, king g7, where there's nothing more than a draw. My instinct says it has to be check. It's got to be check on e5. D8, queen a8, king b7, queen d7. That's no good. There. Yeah, this is tricky. Huh. What are the moves here? I think it has to be queen e5 though. Nothing else makes sense here. I mean, nothing else makes sense. This has to be right. Okay, and this has to be right. No other checks. And here you have check. Again, no other moves. Got to be check, I guess, and then check. Only move, only move. Okay, there we go, up to 70. Okay, so queen h5 is a move here. King h2. There should be a way to win here. Wait, queen f5, king h2, bishop back maybe, but that doesn't look like it's winning. Actually, wait, queen f5 does look like it's winning. Wait, queen f5, king h2, bishop d5, hit the queen. No, there's c4. No, queen f3. I don't think so. Wait, here, bishop d5, c4 takes. Here, king h1. No way to win. Huh. Ah, wait, no, maybe it's here is bishop d5, c4, rook e3. Okay, I'm stupid. It's here, king h2. Actually, both moves look good though. Wait, what's the difference? Queen h5. But there's some difference. If I go queen f5 g4, queen f5 g4, I don't have a way to win, so it must be queen h5, king h2, and then bishop d5, queen b4, queen f3 is winning. Now c4, I play rook e3, takes here, check, king h1, queen h3, king f1, queen f5, king e1, queen f2, king d1, queen f d2. So queen h5, h4, queen f5, king h2, bishop d5 is the same thing with rook e3. Yeah, it's the same thing. That should be winning. Okay, h4, very logical. It must be queen f5 now, I guess. Queen f5, king h2, bishop d5. Bishop d5, white is c4. Yeah, now you go here. Now you go here. And now how do you win? Rook f1. You have rook d3, which wins. Let's see. If you move the rook to f3 or e2, takes, king h3, you don't actually have a way to win. So it's not rook e2 or rook f3. It's well, let's see. It's not a pawn move, not a bishop move. None of these pieces move. Not a rook move. Not a queen move. It has to be a rook move. Rook d3 seems like the obvious move, but we're at 70, so I don't want to rush it, but I think this must be right. Rook g3 just takes. Rook f3 just takes. Rook e2 just takes. This must be right. Okay. Yeah. Thank you to Mishildert for the 13 months. Thank you so much. G4. Oh, there's something where you have to create an outside pawn. Not well. This should actually be quite simple. You have double pawns, so you can't do anything. So it's not one of these three. It's not a king move. It's this only move. I mean, g5 seems like the f5 h4 f6 h3. Okay, I mean this has to be right. Takes here. Here, h4 f4, king h6. This must be right. I think it's h4 f4, king h6, f5 h3. So here, f5 h3, f6 h2 wins. This must be right. And it's not here because then white goes king e6, h3, f5, and then f6, h2, f7, king g7, but it's king here, I believe. King g6, king e6, h3, f5, king h7, f6, h2, f7 here. So it's not g6. I'm pretty sure it's king h6, king e4, king h5, or is it king h5, f5, h3, f6 here? No. Okay, it's got to be king h6. No, they won't promote with check because the king is on e5. The king is not on e6, so it doesn't get here. The thing is, when you go here, the king gets this extra square to go to e7. When you go here, f5 h3, f6 h2, f7, you go here, the king's on e5, not e6, so the king can't jump to protect the pawn. Yeah, now it's h3, f5 h2, f6 h1. Yep. Okay, what is this? You're getting mated in one, so only move. Okay, I guess just queen e7. Kind of weird too. Must be queen e7. You go away, I just take, and you're getting mated. I mean, queen e7 looks like the only move to me. Huh. I see no other moves here. Rook e4, he just takes with check, takes queen h5. I mean, that's maybe actually maybe rook e4 does work. Wait a second. Rook e4 takes queen g3. Queen g3, you have nothing. No, it's no good. Queen e7 h4, and then you have to find some move. I don't know if it's queen e4, I don't know if it's queen c5 or what it is exactly. Not sure. Trying to figure this one out because I'm a little bit perplexed. e1 or rook d2, rook d2, h4, h4, rook g4's move, h4, rook e2. Not sure what the moves are. Could be rook e4, but I really do think it's queen e7, h4, and then I have to find the move. I think it's rook d8, h5, trade queen c4, queen e4 maybe, then rook g1, then queen c4, king g2, rook 2. Very messy. It's not king h8. Nope, not king h8. I am late today. What did I miss? Not much, actually. We haven't been live that long. We've only been live for almost an hour, so not super long. Oh, what can this be though? I mean, if it is rook e4, so be it, but I really do think it's queen e7. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I saw this. If I go queen e4, trade, there's rook g1 check, so it can't be queen e4 here. So the only two other moves that I see are queen c5 or rook a d8. If I play rook d8, white trades. If I take with a rook, he takes, and I have nothing. So rook a d8, trade, queen d8 takes, queen d3, king g1, king g2, queen d5. But even just queen f3, you're not winning there. So it can't be rook d8. So I think it has to be queen c5. But after rook d4, the question is what's maybe it's here check, c4, queen b2, h g5, queen d4, and then you're guarding everything. But if queen c5, rook h2, complicated. Queen c5 feels like the right move, but it could still be wrong. Queen c5, rook h2, rook e4, and then queen c4 check, and rook g4. It must be queen c5. Look up to know the answer. Thank you, Hugo Martinez, for the 12 months. How was Hawaii? It was amazing. Thank you, Hugo. Appreciate it. Really, really good. It was good, although I will say, I mean, there were a couple of moments in Hawaii that were horribly nostalgic, I will say. It was very bizarre. I think I posted a picture on Instagram from it, but it was very bizarre, basically walking in the heart of Waikiki and being reminded of when I was there in 1997 playing a chess tournament. So it was, I mean, it was really bizarre, really bizarre. Let's see. So I can play rook d8 here. And play queen c5. I mean, I think it is queen c5. Rook d8 doesn't make sense. Queen e4 pins the rook. Yeah, but the problem with queen e4 is white trades and he still has rook g1 check, and I'm going to lose the knight again. But that's what happens. What's the pago about? Well, what are you guys pagoing? I don't understand. When am I going to react to houses? I don't know. No, 1997 I didn't win. That it was very sad because in 1997 and 98 there was a sponsor, and this sort of is a story of chess. This is a story of chess basically, but there was an international tournament that was held in Honolulu in 1997 and 98. I think they got a couple of grandmaster shows. It was a very strong tournament, and there was a sponsor who supported. And then in 98, there also was the United States Open, which was held in Cape Kona, which Judith Polgar won. She won a very beautiful last round game. And so during those 2 years there were some really good tournaments in Hawaii, but the sponsor, I don't know if they didn't have an interest. They were a book publishing company. They lost their interest in chess or what happened, but that was it. So there was a sponsor for 2 years, and then the whole thing folded, and that was that. And there hasn't been a serious chess tournament in Hawaii since then. So it's it's sort of the story of chess, and it's why chess struggles so much, is that there are these windows of time when there are a lot of sponsors who get interested, and then when they lose their interest, or you know, God forbid they pass on, for example, the tournament starts to fold. And that's the case in many instances. Like Hawaii was the case. Actually, a tournament in Linares, the top level tournament, much the same. There's a tournament in Linares. I want to say it was held there. I don't know how long it was held, but it was definitely a top level tournament throughout the 90s, and I think throughout the 2000s as well. But then the main sponsor, this guy Luis Rentero, the Spanish guy, I believe he passed on, and once that happened, the whole thing folded overnight again. And there's no tournament in Linares anymore. I think there's still an open, actually, or there's some little events, but it's not the same. So yeah, it's kind of sad. Okay, I think queen c5 is the move here. And I would also say, like, for example, to give you, like, you look at this world championship match, it's being sponsored by this Russian company, Fos Agro. God forbid something happens to, like, whoever has the interest in chess, whether it's like the CEO or the company as a whole. If the people at Fos Agro lose an interest and they aren't willing to put up the 2 million or whatever the prize fund is, just like that, you have to go find another sponsor. And so it's not really a sustainable model. It's a big problem in chess. Okay, queen c5 is a move here. See what else there is. Has chess money always been this fragile, though? It has, because generally speaking, there aren't the eyeballs. You have the the whole chess world hasn't been able to sell it to sponsors in a way that you're gonna have enough eyeballs watching events. That's the main reason. I think it's queen c5. I think it is. I'm gonna trust my instinct. It is. Okay. And I think it's queen b5 check, c4 queen b2. That's got to be right. But yeah, that's the main reason. So queen b5, c4 queen b2 is a move. So here c4 queen b2 and queen d4 looks fine. Just get a crypto sponsorship. They're everywhere. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a different time right now, but I'm just explaining generally like why it's always been such why it's been so difficult. It's got to be queen b5. Or is it, wait, it could be rook e4. Wait, actually, wait, don't be stupid. It could be rook e4. Why was I about to play queen b5 instantly? It's queen b5 or it's rook e4. Let's see. If I go rook e4, takes, check knight e4, h5 hg5. I think it actually is queen b5. I don't think it's rook e4. So if I go rook e4, there's queen e4, knight e4, rook g1, knight g5, hg5, and hg6, or gf6. Thinking of big fat poo poo head for the 8 months. Thinking of Pioneer B for the 3 months. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Is it queen b5 or is it rook e4 here? Rook e4 looks like the move too. Yeah, let's see. I think it's queen g5, queen b5. Although I'm really unsure the more I look at this. Because queen b5 c4 takes, or is rook f4 and rook e2? No, rook e2 he takes. I mean, queen b5, rook c4, you take, and then you go for the mate on f2, classic right triangle. I actually have no real idea. I think I have to trust my instinct, though, that it's queen b5. I think my instinct says it's queen b5, not rook e4. Rook e4. I mean, maybe I'm missing something, but after rook e4, queen e4, knight e4, rook g1, knight g5, hg5, I don't see a way to stop a repetition here. Let me think. Queen b5, c4, queen. Okay, queen. There are no queen moves because white just takes and check, draw. Pawn takes is no good. King h8, he just takes. Again, no way to stop the repetition. Yeah, I think it has. I think it has to be. Yeah, if h, yeah. So someone just gave a long line. Rook e4 takes rook here, knight g5, h5, king h8. Then white just takes on f6. Same problem with bishop h6, g7 with the repetition. You have no way to get out of the box. So I'm gonna trust my instinct that it's queen b5. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But then everybody can say they told me so. I don't see it though. I don't see any other moves that make sense. It is queen b5. Okay, yeah, I thought it was queen b5, so it's good. My instinct was right. So I'll take. Okay, I can also go back to c5. Wait, no, if I go back to c5, I guess just rook f4. Yeah, so it's not queen c5. So it has to be queen b, or it could be queen e5 too. Wait, it could be queen e5. Wait, but then rook f4, and you have no way to break through again. It has to be queen b2. Look, queen b2, rook f4. I'm still kind of confused where the win is. If I take rook f4, rook f4, I have rook e1 maybe, but then king g2. Still not obvious. Could also be queen c. Could also be queen c5, rook f4, rook e4. Then bishop g5, queen. Bishop g5, queen f2, rook g4 is good. Pretty dank. I think it's actually queen c5. The more I think about it, so I think it's queen c5, rook f4, rook e4, bishop g5, queen f2, rook g4. Really unsure. Queen b2, rook f4. Queen b2 is also good though. Huh. Rook g4, rook f4. There's no way to win. Bishop g5, queen c4, queen f2 takes 6, rook f4, and you have no way to win. Queen takes b2 looks like the right move, but rook f4, and I still don't see a win. Oh wait, no, rook e4 is still bishop g5 though. Bishop g5, h5, queen g3. It's a 50-50. I know it's queen c5 or queen b2. I just don't know why one is better than the other. If I go here, rook f4, rook e4, bishop g5, maybe g5. I think to Dr. Simon for the 5. Thank you so much. It's 50-50. I just don't know which one it is. My instinct is that it's queen c5. That's just my gut feeling says it's queen c5, but I don't know. The more I look at this, the more I become confused. Queen b2, rook f4. Pawn is pawn, indeed. h1 takes. Oh, maybe oh wait, I think it's queen b2, and I think the reason I think it's queen b2 is because after rook f4, play rook e1, king e1, queen c1, king e2, rook e8, king d3, rook d8, king d2, rook d2, checkmate. So okay, so that's pretty obvious. So it's queen takes b2, rook f4, rook e1, king g2, rook h1, hg5, rook h6. Oh, but there's still rook h6, g, not gf6, then rook g6, so gh6, king f8, queen g7, king e7, rook e4, king d6. You're still mating on f2, and everything's kind of collapsing. So it should be pretty straightforward. Seems pretty straightforward. Rook h1. But there's still king h1 at the end there too. It's not so obvious. Not so simple though. There's also rook f4, rook e2 maybe. Queen e2, then queen c1 check, king g2, queen f4, hg5. And take, you're up a couple of pawns, but still not so simple. Queen c5, rook f4, rook e4. Bishop g5. Not so simple. It's almost 22 and they're 2022 and they're people who can't follow a simple strategy. Yeah, queen e5 is also a logical move too, but queen e5 rook f4, and I didn't see the continuation. So yeah, queen e5 was also a move that I was thinking about earlier, but it just doesn't make sense because rook f4. What else is there? Yeah, tough. Okay, wait, so queen c5 rook f4, queen b2 rook f4. Queen e5 actually, the more I think about it, the more queen e5 kind of does start to make sense, because after rook d1 there's then queen b2 to create the mate this way with rook e4. After queen e5 rook f4 there actually is bishop c7 to hit the rook. Takes is good, and I've actually bishop c7 rook f3, there's queen e2 to take the rook. So queen e5 actually is starting to make some more sense. And actually queen e5 actually makes more sense. I'm trying to figure out why did I think I discarded initially because I saw just rook f4, but there's bishop c7, which is fine. Yeah, very tricky. Very tricky. I'm trying to think about the answer. So queen e5, queen e5, then rook d1, queen b2, rook h2, and white, then rook e4. Yeah, this is very tough. This is very tough. Queen e5, rook d1, queen b2. See, my instinct is that I you know, the more I think about this, if I'm gonna go queen e5 rook d1 queen b2, why don't I just take on b2 right away? I'm gonna trust my instinct. I think I'll trust my instinct. I'm gonna trust my instinct. I'm gonna trust my instinct. I think it's just queen b2. Oh, it didn't go rook f4. Oh, well, that's okay. That's kind of a bummer because now I just take, and it's, this is why I hate puzzles, because you spend all this time trying to find the absolute best line and then you get some howling blunder like hg5. Very weird. Very weird. What is the move here? There's probably rook f8. Okay, what is this puzzle exactly? If it's not rook f8, I don't know what else it can be. I don't understand. I mean, if it's not rook f8, then what even is the point of this puzzle? Okay, all right, so it is rook f8. I guess the idea is you want to go bishop f1 and make a checkmate, so you can play bishop d4 maybe. You can also probably take the pawn, but then queen g1, probably not right. Bishop d4 seems like the right move, although bishop d4 does allow bishop a3 maybe. Huh. Oh, solution was queen b2 rook f4 rook e5. No, probably rook e4 was the correct move. Yeah, I wasted 30 minutes calculating some other line. Well, I mean, that's how you would approach chess generally, is that you look at all the variations. Okay, so bishop b4, or I mean, bishop d, it's a 50-50. It's this or this. I don't know which one it is. Again, I grabbed the pawn last one, so probably it's the other way around. It's not rook f1 because takes queen f1, bishop f1, you lose your bishop. My instinct is that it's probably bishop d4. That's just my instinct. Bishop b4 looks, yeah, bishop b4 just doesn't look right somehow. I think it's bishop d4, bishop a3, and then it's like takes bishop here, but then queen e1, but then takes here. With rook g2, I mean, should be winning, I assume. It's not bishop f1 because then takes. If the pawn was on a b4, bishop f1 would be a big threat. My instinct is just bishop d4, but I could be wrong. I mean, bishop d4, bishop a3, takes, bishop f1, queen c3 is not so clear cut. Bishop g2, king g1, d4. Huh. The 50-50. It's one of these two moves. I just have to take it. I have to flip a coin. You just snap up bishop b4. Yeah, the only problem is you're down a queen for a rook, so you have to be careful how you play this. Bishop d4, rook b1. No, wait, sorry. Bishop D, the only question is bishop d4. See, I'm gonna spend all this time looking at bishop d4, bishop a3, and I'm gonna go bishop d4, rook b1. It's like bishop f1. So I'm gonna waste 10 minutes here. But bishop e3 is not correct, I don't believe, because bishop e3 there was something I saw. I think is it knight f3 there? Yeah, knight f3, and you don't have anything. Only question is the bishop d4 or bishop b4. Bishop d4 just feels so right. It feels right, but is it actually right? The thing with bishop b4 is that white can then go queen g1. That's the problem. Oh wait, maybe I'm just a moron. Actually, wait, bishop d4, bishop a3. I just realized if I go here, I can like bishop d4, bishop a3. I can just trade and then go like bishop b5. Oh, and that's just actually cleanly winning. Wait. Wait. Wait, but bishop d4, there is bishop b2, but takes here. No, I mean, it has to be bishop d4, right? It's a 50-50. Bishop b4 is not puzzlish enough. Yeah, bishop b4 is just not puzzlish enough. Someone said to Stockfish play moves. No, it's a pre-programmed puzzle. So like forever, if you play the right move, there's a pre-programmed variation that will play. It won't automatically be the best line. It's just pre-programmed. So like if I get it wrong, then the puzzle ends. Obviously, if I play the right move, then there's a pre-programmed solution that it will just play the move from that. Everybody says bishop b4, so I'm gonna go bishop d4. Yeah, of course. And the thing is, I can just take and go bishop b5. I just forgot that I have bishop b5 here. Yeah, see, everyone says bishop b4. Yeah, thank you for that, chat. You guys are incredibly bad at chess. Okay, I guess I just take the rook, right? Take and go back, and I just go. I think I go bishop b5 here and rook d2. Yeah, let's see. And check and take. Unsubbing right now. Yeah. I can play GH. That's why whenever people are like they think that somehow chat says a move that's cheating. It's not, because half the time it's the wrong move, and if you see it, it's like it's not what people make it out to be. Toxic Eloist. That's a good one. Eloist. I like that. Toxic Eloist. That's a good one. I think it's shot around for the 300 bits. I think he just plays Joe for the 10. I think you Papella for the 5 months. What's that? If you weren't bad, you wouldn't be good. Can't be at the top without the masses. That's actually true. Yeah, if everyone was better than me, I couldn't be at the top. That's a good point. Yeah, such an Eloist. I like that. That's a good new phrase. Such an Eloist. All right. I mean, this position has to be GH3. Nothing else even remotely makes sense. Okay, now I have to find the move. Good one. Eloist. Oh, LCO with 500k nodes gives both moves is basically the same score. Oh, really? Oh, I'm gonna have to look at that. What puzzle was that? That was the 3800. Okay, afterwards I'm gonna have to take a look at that, because I'll point that out to Danny then, because that's a problem. Okay, so in this position HE2 is no good. I actually think it's bishop. I thought it was bishop h2, because if I take, there's rook d8, bishop h4, just rook h3, bishop h2 takes here, check, king here, queen takes, looks just winning. Although there is king f2. Wait, there is king f2 after bishop h2. It's not that simple. Wait, it's not that simple. Although bishop h2, king f2, rook g2, and then b6 is just winning. Okay, well, let's see. If it can't be any of these pieces. It's not a pawn move, not a rook move, not, I mean, it's not a rook move either. Wait, so it's not a rook move, it's none of these pieces. So that means it's either a pawn move or a bishop move. It can only be one of these two. h2 king h1 looks absurd. h2 gets mated, so it's not a pawn move, so it has to be a bishop move. Bishop h4 actually gets mated, so it's not bishop h4, it's not bishop f2, so it's either this or this. Bishop d6, just trade and no, it's not bishop d6 either, so it has to be bishop a2 by the process of elimination. It is. Okay, and takes, check, make a queen, takes, very good. Okay, back to this puzzle. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, this one, wait, didn't I have this puzzle yesterday? Wait, I had this puzzle yesterday. Didn't I have this puzzle yesterday, or am I crazy? Wait a second, didn't I have this puzzle yesterday? Well, I don't remember this one. I feel like I had this puzzle. I'm trying to remember it. I think I played rook b6 and I got it wrong. I got it wrong. I got it wrong. I think I played this one. I had this yesterday. I think it was like, it was rook. I played rook b6. Someone said this. I just tilted it because someone said, I was like, rook b6 is an obvious move. Someone in chat literally just said rook b6. They said rook b6, it looks like the obvious first move. I played it and I got it wrong. It's not rook b6, it's a queen move. I don't remember if it's h5. There's something with a rook h4 though. I remember there's something with rook h4 vaguely. So there's some rook b6 here. I think it's queen here, queen c6, rook b6, or is it queen g5? Wait, I can't remember. At least I know a lot of people watched my stream yesterday, because a lot of people are clearly talking about it. Yeah, someone in chat said, they said rook b6. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like queen h5. It's queen h5 or queen f5. It's not rook b6 this time. It won't work. Yeah, oh man. I think it's queen h5 though. It's h5 or f5. I don't know which one it is. Could be, it could be it's 100% a queen move. I know it's a queen move. I don't think it's queen g5, although it could be. Wait, no, maybe it is actually. Wait, it could be queen g5, queen h5. Wait a second. It's not rook b6. I know it's not rook b6. I know that much. I can't remember this. I actually looked at this last night. Huh. How does the queen move though? Somehow you take f3 with check. The queen gets, wait, the white queen gets to e5. I remember that much. Because at the end of the puzzle, your rook is on h4, your queen is on h5, and somehow you take and you have rook g4. That much I remember. At the end of the puzzle, the queen is on h5 and the rook is on h4. That much I remember. My memory is good. I actually don't remember. I remember the end where the rook is on h5. That much I remember. Why don't I remember this though? Because I did look at this I looked at this last night. Think to come to on fire for the 17th. Thing to Wizard Guru for the 7. I wasn't here yesterday. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember what it is. I think it's Queen H5. Think to Crypt 2 for the 4 months, but I'm really not sure. Somehow there's Rook B6 and Rook B4. So somehow there's Rook B6 and Rook B4 because the Rook gets to H4. Once I get the first move, the rest is very easy, but it's not. I just have to get the first like move or two because then I'll know it's a Rook B4. And this one I have no instinct. I mean, I know I looked at this last night. I just don't remember the first move because that's why I'm able to like put the picture together from the end. So I remember there's a Queen F3 and Rook G4. Rook is still on F1 though. Rook is on F1, King is on H1. So it's some. I know if it's checking Queen H5, but that doesn't. Oh wait, I think I might have just gotten it. Wait a second. I know there's not a block with Queen G4. That much I remember. Wait, I think it's I think it's actually, is it Queen G5, Queen H5? I think it's I think I got it. I think it's any blitz say, yeah, we'll play blitz a little bit later on. I'm trying to get to like 80 puzzles right now. Yeah, I mean it's not Queen F5. I'm almost certain of that. Actually, wait, no, I got it. Wait, I got it. Finally, I got it. Yes, I got it. I pieced it together. Yeah, it's Queen F5, Queen C6, Rook B6, Queen E4, Queen H3, King H1, Rook B4. Yes, it's Queen F5, Queen C6, Rook B6, Queen E4, Queen H3. White can't go here because of Rook G6, so White has to go King H1, and then you go Rook B4, and then Queen goes here, Rook H4, Queen E5 takes, and Rook G4. Yes, it is Queen F5. It is Queen F5. Is it Queen F5 or is it Queen 8? But it could be H5 too. Wait, actually, I pieced it together backwards, but I don't know which square it is. Yeah, I think it's Queen F5. I think it's Queen F5, Queen here, Rook B6, Queen E4, Queen H3, King H1, Rook B4, Queen E5, Queen F3, and Queen E2, Rook H4. And that's how the Queen gets to E5 at the very end with the Queen and the Rook here. That's got to be how it is. That has to be it. Rook B6 and then Queen H3. Wait, but he has F4. Wait a second. Wait, but here. Wait. Queen H3 is also F4. Then Rook H6, Queen G2, Rook G6, and Queen H1, Rook G6. Yes. But Rook H6, Rook E1. Wait. Wait. Now I'm actually confused again. Wait, now I'm confused again. I thought I had it, but now I'm confused. Because after Queen F5, Queen C6, Rook here, Queen E4. If you go Queen H3, there's F4. No, wait. Then Rook H6, Rook E1. No. No, now I'm confused again. But somehow your queen has to get to h3, and f5 h3 seems much more natural than h5 h3. Wrong decision is better than no decision, obviously. Huh. Queen f5 or queen h5. I don't know which one it is, but I feel like my instinct is that it is queen f5 and queen h3, even though I don't see a win. Oh wait, no, f4 there's rook e6. Wait, no, it is queen f5, because queen f5, queen c6, rook b6, queen here, queen h3, f4, you have rook e6. Yes, you have rook e6, and if queen d5 you have c6. If queen b7 you go c6 and mate this way. So yes, it has to be queen f5. Here for rook e6. Gotta be right. Gotta be right. And this is more natural anyway. Okay, good. So yeah. Okay, it's not queen h3. Well, I still should be careful because then there's queen c7. Thank you, Tim Cannon Poker, for the 18 months. Thank you so much, Tim Cannon Poker. Appreciate it. It's not rook g6, then king h1, queen h3, rook g1. Must be right. Yeah, and now it's rook b4. This is the hard move to find in the whole sequence. Yeah, and now it's here and takes. Very tough. Very, very tough. Thank you to Tim Cannon Poker for the 18 once again. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Bozo loses 30 minutes. Yeah. So a3 takes, rook b2, rook d3, c4, rook d5, c3. I don't know why a3 isn't just winning here. Okay, if rook b2, trade d7, bishop f6, I guess. Okay, rook b2 is probably good. a3 looks like the very obvious correct move. If a3 is not the correct move, I don't really know I don't know why I want to be right. a3 looks very obvious here. Thank you to Jen and Flame for the 8 months. Thank you so much. It's got to be a3. Nothing else makes sense. a3 and rook b2. Again, I don't really want to be cocky here, but I feel like it's the time to be cocky. So yeah, okay, good. And just back and takes. Okay, this looks too easy also. Wait a second. Wait a second. So you take the rook. Knight c8, you just take knight ec8, you go rook e8. There's rook d1. Wait. This has got to be takes. Okay, this much is clear. Why does this not just win? Oh, well, you're down 2 knights. If you don't play rook e8 here, I mean, the only other move is to sack your queen, but I mean that's just ridiculous. Only move. Okay, again, this must be the only move. I don't see anything else that makes sense. Okay, if I don't take, there's nothing else. It has to be right. Only move. Okay, now I have to figure out what the solution is. Oh, I think it's check. It's queen here and then queen here. Queen covers the squares. Queen covers both of the checking squares. It's a classic yeah, it's a classic triangle, I think. Whoa, thank you to Tribeca Castle for the 100 gifted subs. This must be right. Check. Make the queen and we get to 80, and now we get our favorite puzzle again, which is takes, shock. Yes, thank you so much, Tribeca Castle, for the 100 gifted subs. Appreciate it. This is the one where you take here. There we go. 81 up. Okay, here we go again. This is here. I believe it's check. Takes 82 up. Very, very good. Wait, this looks very isn't this just check sack? What's going on? Did the puzzle machine break? And we had this puzzle yesterday too. Wait, it's queen f. Okay, now I have to definitely not get cocky because it's very easy here to start blitzing out and getting it wrong. It's here and then queen h4, I believe. All right, let's see. So we're at 84 here. Why is rook c2 not just winning? Thank you 502 Frankie. Thank you so much 502 Frankie. I don't understand why this isn't just winning with queen d2. But it must not be. I mean, if I'm being too cocky, then bad stuff will happen. The thing is, okay, why is queen e3 not right? That's the first question. Oh wait, it occurred to me queen e3 is not right because after king a1 rook c2 there's going to be some queen a1. That's why queen e3 can't be right. Seems even harder than usual for you to get matches these days. It's tough. I mean, it's tough. I mean, like I would say again, I feel like, you know, we're in the sort of the what do they call it? Are we in the postmodern stage of like the whole chess boom, the chess economy, whatever you want to call it? We're in the postmodern world. Where yeah, I feel like there are a lot less people who are online. I think everybody's gotten a little bit chessed out. They played so much online that they kind of they're like they don't want to keep playing as much. So I think that's part of it. Okay, like rook c2, king h. I mean, I don't understand. Oh, there's b6. That's why. Okay, so if you take king g, king h1. Okay, there's actually a concept here. So I know it's not queen e3. I'm sure of that. 100% sure. It's got to be it's got to be rook c2. But again, I don't want to just play it and get it wrong. So there is like queen a3 then. No, then queen d2. Wait. So rook here. If I take, what are the moves that white even has? Okay, yeah, and actually there's a bet on the line, so I'm not going to. Oh, it's 90 period. I thought it was gonna be 90 with no more wrong. But yeah, it's like to use the reference points. It's like if you look at like the US, I think we're in the postmodern period, right? Because like we're in the postmodern period after the whole 90s boom and bubble, whatever you want to call it. And I think chess is kind of in the same spot. Okay, rook c2 is the move here. Yeah. Rook c2, if rook e8, queen d2. $20 hours until the Magnus 20 hours until the Magnus match starts. Yeah, maybe I should put a timer up and just stream all the way through. That would be pretty funny to do. I won't do it, but that would be funny to do. Do it. Yeah, that would be like a 30-hour stream or something. I can already see how wrong that could go. Degenerate stream, yeah, that could go very wrong. Yeah, if you do that tomorrow, Wes will have to replace you. No, it just means I'll just do an impromptu subathon and just start now and go forever. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so rook c2 is a move here. c2 and maybe queen. I mean, it's got to be rook c2. I don't see anything else that makes sense here. Nothing else makes sense. What is the record time on Twitch? I don't know, but Twitch actually they auto cut you off. So like I think people have streamed for like 2 days straight, probably. Where people have streamed for like 2 days, and but I know Twitch auto cuts you off, right? The janitor will kick me out around 11 p.m. I'm the only person here at TSM. So no. Yeah, I think don't they? I think you get cut off if you stream more than 2 days straight. 'Cause that's like considered harmful. You're like your self-harm or whatever you want to call it. But I think like even if you do like the subathons where people have other people on, but they keep the stream going, I believe that in that case it still gets cut off after 9 days. Oh, Ludwig was able to keep his Ludwig wasn't cut off. Oh, maybe they didn't change it yet, because I know Twitch definitely they cut. I think it's 9 days. If like the stream is live for 9 days, they just auto cut you off, and then you can restart, of course, and so forth. But yeah, he had to restart every 2 days exactly. Yeah. I mean, I think Katamina was a little bit longer, but yeah, I think in general it's like Twitch auto cuts it off after 9 days. And if it's literally you streaming, I think after like 2 days they cut you off, because otherwise it's considered self-harm. Hey, Jack 3 for the 9 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thing is, I can't really do a subathon because also I stream from TSM and there aren't people I could have sub in for me. All these people who are doing these long subathons, they have other people who sub in for them on their stream. And I mean, I'm at TSM, so I can't do it. I could probably do I think I could probably do 48-hour stream, but not more than that. Let's see, what are the moves? It's got to be rook d2 here. I'm just trying to think. Might want to be careful that Reggie doesn't come in and flame you big time. I'm not even gonna go there. I know you're trying to get me in trouble. Trying to get me in trouble like double lift. Not happening, dude. Not happening. Make a move. Yeah, I'm trying to look and figure out what it can be if it's not rook c2. I mean, I mean it's not queen e3. If it's not queen e3, this is the only move. Okay, good. Okay, so this much is clear. Thank you to Old Man Winter for the 23 months. Thank you so much to Old Man Winter. Wesley is joining me tomorrow, not Levon. Actually, I'll try to send Levon an email to find out. TSM serving food. No, you guys, I'm literally the only person in the building because I'm the only person who cares more about my Twitch stream than about everything else apparently. What are the moves here? There's rook c1, which is actually, wait, why isn't rook c1 just win? Oh, rook c1, there's b6. Wait, so it's not so simple. No, so it's not so simple. Okay, so what are the moves? Queen g5, rook g1 cannot be right. Queen d2, rook g1, rook c1, h3. I don't see a win there. Okay, this is a weird puzzle. Why don't I see the win? Oh, this is very weird. Okay, so what are the options? Queen g5. Okay, I know queen g5 is wrong. Queen d2, rook g1 is definitely wrong. So wait, so okay, so process of elimination can't be a pawn move, can't be a king move. Queen d2 and queen g5 don't work, so I'm gonna say it's not a queen move, so it's not any of these pieces, so it's a rook move. So if I go here, there's rook a8, so it can't be a rook move, so it has to be a rook move then. It's either rook f2 or rook c1. Rook f2 allows queen a1, so I guess it's rook c1. Oh, I can play touch the, or sorry, I shouldn't say that. That'd be wrong. I can play distract the defender. I think I can play here b6 takes queen d3, queen e3. Oh no, takes in queen g1. Never mind. That would have sounded really wrong. Never mind. Okay. Let's see. There's rook c1 b6 trade, queen e3 takes rook f1 queen g1 doesn't quite work. Yeah, let's see. You can just remove pieces. Stop being weird, you guys. Okay, if queen c1, there's queen a1, so it's not queen c1. Could be queen e3. I think it's rook c1 though. Rook c1 b6. That's the problem with chess. Too many things you say in chess can completely go the wrong way. I mean, first of all, you have the color issues, you know, playing which side, and there's so many other things that are bad. So yeah, let's see. Rook c8 doesn't make sense because just rook a8 to trade the rooks. You're pinned here, so it's got to be a rook move. So I mean, it has to be rook c1. But after b6, what on earth is the move? That's the problem. Oh, you can remove the defender the other way. You go here, b6 takes queen d3, queen d2, and that's just winning. Yeah, you have queen d2. That is absolutely beautiful. You distract the queen, and then you take the rook, and you get the checkmate on the king. That is beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. So it's rook c1, b6, rook b6. Has to be. And the thing is, I only saw queen e3, but I'll show you guys in a second. So takes. I only saw this one because after takes, there's queen g1. But now I have this other square to d2, and after d2 takes, it's just checkmate. So on this one takes, there's a queen g1 block. But I distract the queen, and it's just beautiful. Beautiful puzzle. Go here, here. Takes, check, check, takes. Okay, up to 86. Okay, now this one I have seen before. I think I've seen this one. I had this before, but I got it wrong. There's some King G1 nonsense. There's some King G1 Bologna in here. It's like Queen E3, Queen F6, and there's some stupid King G1 move, I think. I know it's got to be Queen E3 here. It has to be. This is the only move. And now I have to think. Well, okay, let's see. If you take the rook here, there's rook F1. And it's no good. I'm almost certain it's King G1 here. Almost, I'm like 95% sure. So if I'm 95% sure, surely I just play it. Well, okay, what else can I play? If I don't play King G1, I can't take the rook because of here. It has to be King G1. Okay, and now I have to think. Because this is where I don't... This is where I got the puzzle wrong before. Okay, so I can either take A7 or take F2. Let's see. If I take this one, he's check. No, it's not Queen F2. It's either Queen A7. It's Queen A7 or something else. Although I don't really understand why Queen A7 isn't just winning here. Why isn't Queen A7 just winning? If I take, he takes. I just take. Wait a second, I'm confused. Okay, the only other move I have here is Rook G3. That's the only other move I have. So if I go Rook G3, let's see. Why does Rook G3 not work? If I play Rook G3... Okay, Rook G3 is the only move here that is not clear. Rook G3... Why is Rook G3 not just winning, actually? Or rather, why is Queen A7 not winning, I guess is the real question. So if I take here, takes, King F2 check. King F3, there's Queen H5, so it's not King F3. King F1, check here, check, King D3, check. Ah, aha, aha, aha. And if you go here, there's check, and you're not actually getting out of the box, I don't think. No, you're not getting out of the box. So I think it's actually Rook G3. I think it's got to be Rook G3. That's my instinct, at least. That's my instinct. So, okay, let's see. Takes, Queen H3, King F2 check. Okay, if King F1, Queen H3, King E2, King G4. No, it's Rook G3. I'm almost certain of it. The idea behind Rook G3 is that if you don't play Rook G3 here, like if you take the Rook, takes King F2, your King doesn't get out. So it's not Queen A7. Rook G3 is the only other move I see. Rook DD3 is no good because of Rook F1. So wait, so it's not any of these pieces. Not any of these things. Not a king move. So it has to be a queen move or a rook move. And I just calculated Queen A7, Queen H3 is not winning. So it's not Queen A7. Queen F2 takes, there's Queen G4 check. It's the same problem, you guys. You don't get out. So it has to be Rook G3 then. Or Rook H4. Although Rook H4 just goes away. Takes, and there's just Queen G5. So it's not Rook H4, so it's Rook G3. It has to be Rook G3. Unless there's some magic way to get the king out here. But let me take one last look at this. So let me take one last look. So takes, check. These two lose. So F2 is only square. F2 is the only square you can go to. Then I check. Or no, I check on H4. Check on H4. King F1, I check on H3. The corresponding squares game, but it looks No, you don't get out here. You don't get out. You don't get out. I'm pretty sure it's rook g3. I actually feel like almost certain that it's rook g3 here. Is it light or is it 80% gray? What do you mean it's 80% gray? I think it's fine. Oh wait, but if I go rook g3, rook 8, I think it's rook g3. I'm just gonna trust my instinct. It's right. Yep. Okay, but now this is the only move, right? There we go. 87. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, what are moves? There's bishop c6 here. There's rook to b8 as well. What are the other options? Let's see. One strike. Yeah, if I had 0 strikes, it would be better. That one that I got wrong was, oh, and I shouldn't have gotten that one wrong either. But oh well. We have a lot of points riding on 90. Okay. What are the moves here? Bishop b6, bishop e6. Bishop e6 does not look. What are you down here? Is the first one. You're down a rook and a pony, so you're down a lot of material here. So the first question is, does rook b8 win? So rook b8, bishop b8, queen c6, bishop c7. You have no mate. So rook b8 does not. Actually, rook b8 black can even just take because there's queen e1 with the ice skater. So it's not rook b8. So it's not any of these pieces. It's not a pawn move. It's not a knight move. It's not a king move. So basically, it has to be like a bishop move. So it has to be takes. I mean, this first move looks ridiculously obvious. If it's not takes, I don't know what else it is. It's takes or bishop e6. So let's start with bishop e6. Bishop e6 just rook d7, and you have nothing because here there's just takes. Wait a second. Actually, wait a second. Wait a hot second. This looks. There's only one move that you can play here that makes any sense at all. I'm so confused. I want to go quickly, but the problem is if I go bishop b6, there's queen a4. Do I just trust my instinct or not? Do I trust my instinct? It's not bishop a7. Black was king d7 and you just resign, or queen a4 and you resign again. I'm gonna go with my instinct because there's a back rank. Like if this pawn was on h2, it'd be a much different puzzle. But with the pawn on h2 and a back rank, I have to trust my instinct. I just have to trust my instinct. Okay. Okay, so now what? 97. So now I have queen e6, I have bishop b6, and I have 20 million fossils with bishop moves. I've got like, it's not here. Bishop e8, queen c7. I think black's fine. So it's not e8 or b7. It's not a8. Not d5. Is it b5? Only question remaining. I think black just blocks and blocks and you lose. So it's not a bishop move. Again, not a pawn move, not a knight move. It's not a rook move either. Not a king move. So it has to be a bishop or a queen move. One of these two. Bishop b6 actually looks very strong. But bishop b6, queen b6. Not so simple though. Wait, I thought maybe it was here king c7 queen b3, but then there's queen b4. Maybe it's queen b3 here actually. Queen b3, queen c7. No mate though, no mate. Huh. Very, very tough puzzle. This one is tough. This one is legitimately hard. Ooh. This is a very, very tough puzzle. Okay, let's think. I mean, I really have no idea what this move is. I mean, there's so many different options for what it could be. It could be bishop b7. It could be bishop b7. Bishop b6 is the main move that I was thinking. I mean, I don't know. Like, what else could it really be? What do you guys think it is? I mean, because I feel like I looked at this before. I mean, there's so many different options. I have no good ideas here. The bet is 90, right? Isn't the bet is for 90, I believe. This is hard. Okay. Okay, what did I look at before? I looked at a couple different moves, I think, before. So give me a second. Yeah, it's probably, I mean, I don't think it's bishop b6. I mean, let me think for a second. I mean, bishop b6 is what I looked at before, but after queen b6, knight c6, you don't get a big advantage. After bishop b7, king d7, bishop b6, that's actually pretty good. Rook c8, you just take. Actually, wait, why isn't it just bishop b7? Wait a second. Am I just blind? Wait a second. You just win. Wait. Is it really that simple? Am I really that stupid? Oh, I'm just that stupid. Yeah, I'm just that stupid. Okay, I'm gonna tilt this. I bet I'm missing something because it looks too obvious. Oh, it's just. Oh wait, so bishop b6, rook c8. So it's actually not that simple. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. I mean, what else can it be here? Just take. I mean, okay, let's slow it down. Let's work on the process. Let's work on the process. Okay, if I move the queen to d3, the queen gets out. I move the queen to e2, the queen gets out. So if I move my queen anywhere, the queen gets out. If I take, it's no good. So I mean, it's just gotta be okay. Good. What is this? Okay, so I take. Okay, now I have to think. I've seen this one before too, but I don't remember the answer to this one. I've seen this puzzle, but I don't have any recollection of the solution. Queen d. Wait, no, queen d7, king g8. There's no way to win. Rook d7, king g6, h5. No, h5, king h. H5, king h7. No, knight f5, queen h5. No. It's a very tough puzzle. King h1. There's no king h1, you guys, please. No king h1. Thank you to GT for the 13. Thank you pseudo nerd for the 3. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's 90. Wait, are we making a new bet? There's an 88 bet and a 90 bet. Okay, or was that rigged? Maybe that was canceled. Okay. Yes, Hikaru crushes. No, that's too high. I mean, I should be able to get to 94. No, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. Let's see. We had an old bet a couple hours ago, which was could I get to 90? But yeah, it's 94 now. Okay, I mean, okay, let's work on this. It's not a bishop move. It's not a pawn move, right? So it's not a knight move. Takes queen g6. It's either a queen move or a rook move. 100%. Your kind words on this fake taxi crisis around all over the globe, especially in the US. What are you talking about, dude? I don't know of any taxi crisis, but hey, whatever floats your boat. I'm sorry. I mean, maybe I'm just ignorant, but I didn't know there was a taxi shortage or issue or whatever you call it. I don't know. Problem with queen e7 is king g8 and then knight f5, queen g6. Oh wait a second. No, there's some king f4. I feel like I've seen there's some king f4 at the end of this puzzle. I think. Wait, I think there's some king f4 at the end of this puzzle. I feel like there's some knight f5 and king f4. I feel like there's some trick with king f4. It's like you take, there's check, and there's king f4 and you win the game. It could be knight f5 and king f4 at one go. Wait, no, but that's too close to tilting. With a bet, I can't do it. Taxes are fine. The shortage is about yellow paint. Okay, I mean, I'm sorry, you guys. I have no idea. Oh man, I don't remember this one at all. Hey, TSC Mark for the 13 months. This is brutally hard. I mean, my instinct tells me that it's knight f5, queen g6, king f4, But I also feel like I did that in a recent, the last time I did it. I feel like that's what I played. So that's why I'm actually very hesitant. Otherwise, I'd probably just play it. But I'm really unsure. Could also be queen d7 and knight f5. No. Very, very tough. I did this before and I got it wrong, but I don't remember what I played exactly. I don't even remember what the solution was, honestly. So it's all a bit of a hazy blur. Thing is, what can it possibly be? Oh yes, oh yes. Actually, you know what? I think I got it. I think it is knight f5. I think my instinct is right. I think it's knight f5. Check here. Bishop c6, queen c7, king g8, bishop g7 takes knight e7. Collect the queen with the fork, and you win. Is my memory failing me or not? I think it is knight f5. I think it is knight f5. I think it is just knight f. It's knight f5 because you have bishop g7 there. Or is it? Wait, no, bishop g7, rook h7. Rook h7, rook d8, rook g7, knight g7, queen g7, queen c6, queen f7, king g4, no, king g3, queen g7, king h2, queen e5, queen g7, king h3, queen c3, king g4, queen g7, king f5, queen f7, queen f6, queen h7, queen g6. Yeah, you go back the other way. Yeah, no, it works. I think it's knight f5. My instinct says it's knight f5. Do I just ship it? I'm gonna ship it because I don't. I think that's what it is. Rook h7, rook d8 takes, 6 queen takes, attack, king g4, queen g7, king f5, queen f7, queen f6. Yeah, it's got to be right. It's not rook d7. I'm pretty sure it's knight f5. I'm pretty sure it's knight f5. I think that line is right. It feels right. Oh wait, no, bishop g7. There's rook h5. No, wait a second. No. Wait a second. No, I'm wrong. Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm wrong. There's rook h5. No, wait a second. It's wrong. There, it is knight f5 and king f4 though. I'm pretty confident that's correct. King h7 though, and then what? Okay, I'm pretty sure it's not queen d7. Rook d7, king g6, and you have nothing. I have to trust my instinct. I feel like this is right with king f4. It's just I don't know, maybe my memory's failing me, I'm misremembering, but I hope I'm not. Please be right. Okay, it goes on. Okay, all right. Okay, good. Okay, now what are the moves here? There's rook d7, there's queen c7, and wait a second, wait, I think I remember it now. Wait a second, I think I remember. Wait, I think it's bishop g7. Am I misremembering or not is the question. I'm pretty sure it's bishop g7 because rook h5 you take. I think I did this. You know what? I think when I did this last time, I think I got it wrong. I think I played queen c7 and bishop g7. I think the order is inverted. I think it's the other order. This has to be right. Please be right. Oh, it goes on? Okay, I did not expect that. Oh shoot, this goes on. I was so happy. I thought that was the end. Oh great. Okay, great. Not over. Okay. In fact, it feels like it only got harder here. This is so annoying. Okay, this feels like this only got harder. Wait, so okay, what is it not? It's not a bishop move because there's always a check. Bishop e5, bishop h6 does not work. So it's not a bishop move, it's not a king move, it's not a pawn move. It cannot be a rook move. It cannot be a knight move. It has to be by the process of elimination, it has to be a queen move, so it must be check. And king g8, you just take, check here, check here. I guess that works. I'm pretty sure it's... Let me run this back. Okay, it's not a pawn move. It's not a no rook move because rook e1's the only one that's not right. So it's not a pawn move. It's not a rook move. It's not a king. If bishop takes a8, queen e4, king g3, that's at least a draw, if not more for black. So it can't be a bishop e5, bishop a6, black's fine. It's not a bishop move, not a king move, not a pawn move. So that means it has to be a knight or a queen move. Knight d6, I just take. Knight h6, I just take. Not a knight. It has to be a queen move. It has to be queen c7, only move. Wow. What is the move? Is it rook e1? It's rook e1. Oh, I did the same thing last time. It's rook e1. Oh, wow. Okay, luckily I've had this puzzle before, I think. I've had this puzzle before, but I don't remember the solution. Isn't it rook b4? Am I crazy? Wait, I've had this puzzle before. It's rook b4, right? Or no, it's queen c... Is it queen c8 takes and takes? My instinct is that it's queen c8. It is, okay, and it's just here. Okay, let's go again. Where are you going?